What is going on, guys? Tempo Trades. Today we're going to be talking about psychology. So as I've owned a Discord for about 5 to 6 months now, I've talked to a ton of different traders, successful traders and not successful traders. What I have found is that when people are actually failing in trading, it's not because of the system a lot of the time. It's simply just because they're getting emotional, they're taking bad trades, they're spamming setups, and they're tilting. So in today's video, I'm going to go over some of the essential tips that I learned that helped my psychology and allowed me to make thousands of dollars in the stock market and consistently win every single month. All right, so here's a PDF I made specifically going over psychology. We're just going to go over some of the tips here. I'm going to expand on them, and hopefully this can help you out again with your trading and controlling your emotions. All right, so the first thing I wrote down here is that there is always another day to trade. Do not fall into FOMO. Basically, what this means is that you are not always going to have your perfect setup presented to you, right? Sometimes there's going to be a day where the market conditions are not favorable for the model you trade. In this specific example, you can see that we had a clear downtrend, and right now this was 11:40 a.m. when I alerted this, but from 9:30 to 11:40 a.m. on this particular day, all we did was dump. Now, if you know, I'm a reversal trader primarily. I look for reversals at key liquidity areas. So when we have these bullish and bearish trend days where price is just going up or down 500 points and ignoring all of the liquidity areas, those are not ideal conditions for my setup. So again, instead of FOMOing into a short because I'm seeing the market dumping 500 points, I know that my model has not presented itself and there is no reason to get in a trade now. As you can see on Discord, I said to my chat, I said 11:44. I cannot wait to long this back up. I stayed patient. And what do you know? I found my long and I got rewarded for being patient. Again, what helps me with this personally is just having a checklist, having a set of conditions or confluences that need to align for you to take a trade. You can use mine, or you could create your own. It really just depends on the person, but this helps me take quality setups and not just spam bad setups, tilt out of control, and get emotional. So you can take a screenshot here, and it's also in my Discord community. The second tip is one good trade a day is all you need to become rich. Now, this is specifically for prop firms because, again, we can use leverage. If you are able to just be right one time a day and copy trade that amongst multiple accounts, at the end of 8 days, at the end of 10 days, you will be able to request a payout for 5, even sometimes 6 figures. Let me show you. So here was one of my Apex trades back in the day, but again, you can see when I had one of my biggest months ever, right? I'm only going for $200 to $300 a day. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this was 16 accounts. So not all 20, but look how much money this is. Just do 270 times 16, and that is not that big of a win. I'm not going for a home run. I'm not going for anything crazy. I'm simply using prop firms to my advantage. I'm trying to secure 200 to 300 a day if I'm on a 50K account, and letting the copy trading do the heavy lifting. So for this point, please do not overtrade. The worst thing in the world is when you take a trade, you're up $300 or something, and you say, wow, I would love to double this, or wow, I would love to get up to 1,000, and I'm so close. And then you try to trade and you try to force your will on the market, and instead of having a green day, you're going to lose all of that money, and you might even end the day red. So again, my motto, try finding one good trade, maybe 2, but if you're green, shut your charts, go to the next day. Trust me, this will help you in the long run. All right, third tip is social media is a killer, okay? What you need to understand is that every single person is at a different point of their journey, okay? I've been in this thing for 3 years, going on to 4. Some people may only be on their 3rd month, 4th month, whatever the case may be. If you see me posting profits, you should not be FOMOing, and you shouldn't be saying, wow, this guy's making X amount of money. I need to start upping my size. I need to start going for bigger plays because this little stuff I'm making, it's not cutting it compared to these guys. That is just wrong, okay? Everyone is at a different part of their journey. You don't know where that person is, and they don't know where you are. You need to stay in your own lane, set realistic goals, and try to get better every week, try to get better every month, and consistently see progress. So again, comparing yourself to others will just lead to failure. All right, the last psychological tip I have is just to simply trust your model. A lot of the time people will come to me and they'll say, hey Tempo, I'm having a problem with trims and holding runners. I get in a play and I'm up 20 or 30 points and I get scared. I think the play is going to go back against me, and I either get out early and then I see the play run up to 100 points and I don't have confidence to hold. And for me, it is very important that you can execute your model and execute your edge as an emotionless robot. If you know you have an edge in the markets and you've done the back testing, you have the data, you should just follow it. Okay, in this example here, you can see on the picture that I actually lost the first trade, right? The first trade was completely fine. We had our major liquidity sweep. I waited for a close, turned into a loss. What did I do? Did I sulk? Did I get emotional? Did I get off the charts? No, I understood that, okay, losses are normal. I took a loss. If another quality setup presents itself, I will take it and I'll just let my model do its thing. We got our Asia sweep, as you can see in the photo. I took another short because that is now valid, and I made all the money back that I lost in that first trade and then some. So again, getting out early just because I'm scared. I'm not, crying and getting off the charts after one loss. I have a rule where if I lose 2 to 3 times in a row, then yeah, I might tell myself, okay, today might not be my day. I'm not having a good read on the market. Let me just come back tomorrow. But one loss, everyone's gonna lose. You can't get emotional. You have to be a good loser. At the end of the day, your wins need to be better than your losses, or bigger. That is how you are gonna be profitable over time. All right, and those were some of the most important psychological rules that I've learned in the 3 years of day trading. Again, I wanna keep this in mind. You will never be profitable no matter what model you select, whether you wanna trade ICT, pattern trading, order flow, supply and demand, whatever the case may be. Every single model will not work if you don't have good psychology and discipline. Please let me know if these tips helped you, or if there's anything else you'd like me to discuss about psychology. I'm gonna leave the PDF, the full PDF. There's a few more tips that I did not go over, so that will be the first link in the description if you wanna go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.